With a wagging tail and every effort in her body, Chala doesn't let her missing front legs stop her from happily greeting her master when he comes home from work each day.
There's nothing greater than, coming home and getting the ears perk up and the wag of the tail and, somebody that's just so ecstatic to see you.
Carrie and her husband Kevin help Chala get around since she doesn't like her wheelchair. But Chala is not the only happy or disabled animal to greet the Haggards. Inside their beautiful Victorian home on a peaceful estate, 46 more happy dogs await. And don't forget the 23 cats, 7 horses, goats, sheep, and 2 birds.
Don't ask me their names, please. I know a few. I have a few favorites, and some when they come in, they pick me as their favorite. But other than that, I get their names confused.
But Carrie knows exactly who is who. A mistake could be deadly. Each of her pets has a serious medical issue, so Carrie must know who needs medication and when. A 24/7 job alone without the added task of changing 150 diapers a day. But to Carrie, it's just the lifestyle she chose when her dream of running an animal hospice came true.
That's pretty much what she does. It's like an old folks home for animals, which I'm going to fit in there too one of these days. So, but that's what it is. They come here and they stay here and they live out the rest of their lives here.
At Out to Pasture, animals like Annie get to run and play, a chance at a happy life they almost didn't have because of their handicaps.
If they're being put to sleep and there's no other option, definitely if we have the room, they come here. The more helpless an animal is, the more deserving of our protection there is. So we try to accommodate, the blind and the deaf and, the handicapped.
Every animal Carrie takes in has a story. Zephanie here has spina bifida, and she just had surgery a couple days ago. Not her first, and likely not her last.
It's just rewarding to see each stage of her healing process. And hopefully, every vet said put her down, there's no hope. And, here she is a year later, and we'll deal with the issues as they come along. As long as she's happy and has a quality of life, she's with us.
And when traditional medicine doesn't work, Carrie brings in holistic help for the animals, from homeopaths to horse whisperers. One helped Orion trust again.
He had, had a bad start with people, and the old school of horses whipping them to get them to do what they want. And, he had been hurt for so long that, he just wanted, to say, I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. And it was just a trust issue. And once he trusts, he's the biggest mush in the world.
Kevin says watching his wife's ability to love animals back to life never ceases to amaze him.
I've seen the miracles that she's performed. She's gotten animals that the vets have told her there's no hope for, for a particular animal. And I've seen the miracles that she's worked, and, she's brought them back, and they're healthy and happy, and, it's rewarding for her and for me to watch, and to be part of.
But sometimes miracles are not enough, and Carrie's job is not to give them a second chance at life, but a loving place to die.
When the quality of life is no longer there and there's no hope, then we're going to be there for them. They die all in my arms, and it's horrible. It's something that you never ever get used to. But at least we have the option to put them out of their suffering, and it's a gift that we can give them to not let them die alone.
But even though she doesn't win every battle, the love on the grateful faces of the little ones who do make it and get a second chance is worth every tear and every penny. $7,000 a month, in fact. Carrie makes ends meet by sponsorships.
If people would sponsor an animal, they get a picture and a history, and they can come out and visit, and they get their name on the website.
Another way you can help animals like my favorite, Betraya, is by spreading the word. These little angels may look weak and imperfect on the outside, but on the inside, they have hearts of gold.
There's so many healthy animals out there that, the handicaps are forgotten about, but they have such a good, what they lack physically, emotionally, they have that extra spirit. So if people would just give them a chance, the reward is twofold.